Meghan Markle here.
Today is December. Oh my God, it's not December. Today is January 6, 2025. It is 5:07 a.m. This is my fourth recording. I'm just getting all of the tweets that I have piled up recorded. Whenever I have a chance to edit them, I'll edit them. So this is the background. 4,482 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. Estimate revenue, $85.49. Analytics. Okay, in the last 48 hours, 2,877 views. Okay, so this is for record purposes. Let's go on Twitter. For those who are new, welcome. I cover tweets and I insert my opinion for the squaddies who are not on Twitter. Okay, if you are on Twitter, you already know about that. Hey, my channel may not be for you. And I support Harry and Meghan. So if you are a hater, you're not welcome here. You could comment. If your comment is reasonable, yes, I will listen to it. I'll read it, like it or whatever. But if you're writing stupid things, you'll be gone. I've, blocked couple of you, couple of derangers before I started recording. All right, first tweet. Who is surprised that the Daily Mail wheeled Thomas Markle out? I'm going to say this again. If Thomas Markle were my father, I won't even go to his funeral. Saying he agrees with Piers Morgan. He doesn't believe his daughter was suicidal. Calling Meghan a liar. What? He's saying all of that? What in the name? How do you know how somebody was feeling? And this is sad. If he did say that, that's very sad because you never know what anybody else is going through. Okay, some bridges once burned should stay ashes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I read this in one of my videos that I did tonight. Alright, so she retweeted that for the sake of this video. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all of the comments. I read the comments. So this is what she retweeted. The Daily Mail have wheeled out Thomas Markle and he's sobbing that he's never been invited to Harry and Meghan's home. Has he forgotten what he did to his daughter before her wedding and thereafter? He's an embarrassment and no doubt Screeching Samantha will pop up soon to rent. Yeah, what is it? He teamed up with the haters over there who were putting unnecessary burden into Harry and Meghan to stop the wedding. And he even said it. The whole plan was to stop the wedding.
That may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course, the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American Media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
So, my goodness. Okay, while his daughter was pregnant with Lily, Thomas Markle created hostility against his daughter, which include threats. He is also one of the individuals who contributed to his daughter's suicidal thoughts, etc. It was expected. They wheel him out all the time every Meghan had a successful week. Yep, always the same. Okay, I would have been surprised if they hadn't wheeled him out. Okay, same here. That kind of heart is dead to you. Any father who did that to his daughter is not a father and does not deserve to be ever even given grace as a father ever again. Okay, exactly. Some blood relatives do not deserve your attention. It's sad but true. When you've got pernicious, narcissistic, greedy pigs and attention seekers on the family tree, best to just chop off those rotten branches and move on. They cannot be fixed. They aren't capable of it. Yes, exactly. And the thing is that one of the people who commented on my comment on one of the videos that I have, who's saying that Meghan should go and talk to the father. All right, this is for you. We remember what he said and what he did to Meghan. He married a black, raised a daughter, and paid fees. A father can be estranged. I mean, Meghan was helping him too. And then, you know what? Best to be mute if you cannot understand basic thing. All right, let's move on. Next tweet. And I think it's making reference to the father. I mean, what parents, when you raise your kids and then as an adult you expect your kids, you know, supposed to take care of you? It is an unwritten written thing that you know, every child know when my parents is old, yes, I will do my best to make my parents comfortable. Do whatever you can, but it is not a must. But he made it as if he created her for her to come and take care of him when he's old. And I think Meghan was doing just that. There's a video where Meghan could have been a young adult, teenager or something, driving with her friend, talking in the car, how he's gonna see the father, and you know, that's thing that she's, you know, I came aware of she used to do for the father when she didn't have to. But anyway, alright, this is the retweet again. I'm not going in it. Well, he should have gone to the gutter press slaughter of his daughter for money then. He's only got himself to blame while his relationship with his daughter is in tatters. I've got no sympathy for him. If my dad done what Meghan's dad did, I will never speak to him ever again. That's some of the comments that I'm hearing. Did I? Looks like I put this in 2 different videos. Okay, we're getting close to the lawsuit. Okay, I know. I wish Harry all the best. All right, that's one of the reasons I believe they will him out, because they're trying to create distraction for Harry, because the lawsuit is getting close. Next one, him sitting down and talking to the gutter press is exactly what caused him his relationship with his daughter. Am I reading? No, that's different. Did I do that twice? Relationship with his daughter, and why Meghan is right not to trust him. Maybe, just maybe, had he not talked to the rags in the first place, he will still have a relationship with his daughter. But she continued, he chose to constantly side with the gutter press and slag her off. He destroyed that relationship all by himself by keeping going to the gutter press, and Narendra needs to keep her nose out and stop telling Meghan what to do. If my dad did what he did, I will not talk to him ever again. Alright, so that's the retweet of that. No, that's something else. Please stop gaslighting us. You are not a fan of Meghan. If you were, you wouldn't be guilt tripping her to re-enter a relationship with her father who has abused and exploited her for coins. Okay, who is that? You ought to be ashamed. Who is this? Broadcaster, social commentator. I don't know who she is. You know what that means? Well, she's a present over there. They're probably trying for her to, you know, get in the payroll over there. That's sad. Interesting. This 80-year-old man who had 2 heart attacks and a stroke is able to continue to do interviews trashing his daughter. Have you seen his YouTube channel? Oh, does he have a YouTube channel? I don't know. I hope not, because if you have and still expect Meghan to rekindle that relationship, then you are a horrible person. Okay, so again, please stop gaslighting. Okay, who is that? You use Meghan to weaponize her against the royal family, and for engaging in cliques, we see you. Okay, so she continue. Okay, the man has spent the past 7 years abusing, harassing, and lying about his daughter for money. Okay, he was piling on her with the British media throughout her pregnancy, never once expressing concern about her well-being. When she revealed she was suicidal, he went on TV to say she was like, oh my God, black her from the time gone by. Okay, thank you. She is no friend of Meghan. Alright, so that's that. Let's go to the next one. For a minute, I thought I put that twice on 2 different videos. Next one. Respectfully, she tagged somebody. That same person again. You need to sit this one out. I believe in something higher than me. I also believe that, quote, it is better to walk away from your parents than to disrespect them, even when they have disrespected you. Okay, Meghan offered her dad an opportunity to come clean. Yeah, this is sad. So this is what this person wrote. I'm a Meghan fan, as you all know, but this is the one where I will. Could it be that person who came in my comment section and I blacked? Okay, but this is the one area I will have to call her out on. The treatment of her dad. He took care of her single-handedly and her teens. She needs to make up with them. It's really cool. I mean, how much do they care about Meghan well-being? They don't care about Meghan at all. If a pot, you touch a pot, it burns. Okay, are you gonna touch it again right after? Why will Meghan? I mean, I'm not her. I don't know to which capacity her father is in her heart. I'm not in position to tell her what to do with her own father. But I could understand her not talking to him. And why would I force her to be in contact with someone who has caused her pain? And she almost took her life away, like some of the people I mentioned. This is it. It's on there. You could, okay, I'm leaving America for a new life. But wasn't he living in Mexico or something? So where was he? Okay, and this exclusive interview, Thomas Markle reveals why he will be moving to the other side of the world and what it means for his hope of ever seeing his grandchildren. Oh, please. He doesn't care about his grandchildren. What about the other grandchildren? Okay, randoms are always telling Meghan what to do. I cried when I saw that picture of baby Meghan and her mother in the hospital birthing room and the day fell. Thomas Markle, that woman can go to hell. There's that. Cool. Make up with dad. Okay, Thomas. Okay, there she is popped up on my thing here. Before I send this reply here, there she is. She came here. Cool, make up with that. So I was reading some of the comments here. This is my comment here. Someone worth blacking for seek human understanding. I didn't send it yet, but I want to read these. We came to your defense when British media was ganging up on you. Sometimes last year, you were sad, crying, and apologizing. Now you come and pile on Meghan because you could not contain yourself while reading a Daily Mail article. What kind of a human being are you? You think your post is kind when Meghan, who you claim to support, is being attacked right now by every hater. You decide to join the hatred train and add your 2 cents. You took the bait by the Daily Mail of shifting the world focus on good news about Meghan's Netflix project, and you think that's thumbs up. Yeah, let me ask, how many people have you cut from your life because they've shit on you, hurt you, lied about you, sold you out? I have 3. My brother, my sister, and 11. Okay, and 1. What is that? And 1 thought was a friend. Okay. And 1 I thought. Okay, I see. My sister and 1 I thought was a friend. How is my life now? Blissful. Regrets? Not a effing one. Don't let shit people steal your joy. Okay, you cool. You definitely know everything that Thomas Markle did to Meghan and still do. But here you are being a flycatcher. You're a disgusting human being for begging for likes and piling on Meghan when she's being attacked. What is that? And you call yourself a fan. No fan does that. Okay, the best description of you that I've read today. Random are always telling Meghan Markle what to do. Take number and join the queue. Okay, she tagged. Is it the same person again? Yep. Okay, there is your tribe here. Okay, what I'm gonna do, thank God I didn't send it yet. The link of what I just comment on somebody else who was on that GB News, I'm gonna post it here. Share it here as well. There it is. A couple people are liking it. I had to open another tab. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna copy this link instead of typing the whole thing. All right, I'm gonna paste it on that comment. I'm gonna put it to the other lady. This is what I wrote, and I just read it before. Truth and honesty is what well-minded people want. Once you curve out in the same tactic as the royal rats, you'll never be respected again globally. If you're done wherever you are, some other place can trust your work. Despite the noise of negativity, people want truth. Protect your brand. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here. So paste it here. Now she could see it. Alright, there's my comment here. And guess what? I block her. I don't need to see her BS again. Now, when the squad brings screenshot of her BS, then I'll be able to share it with you. But I don't need any interaction with her, if this is what you're putting. Alright, next one. Okay, Meghan Markle filmed scenes cooking with her friends somewhere around spring-summer 2024, and Netflix drops the trailer on January 2nd, 2025. Meghan McCain, there were terrorist attacks yesterday and the day before. Does this idiot think Meghan recorded the show overnight? Okay, so that's some of the things she was saying. There's, let me not promote. I come across a YouTube video. I didn't watch it, but it was plugged in one of those tweets that I was sharing. That's a complaint straight from the Missouri Island. When they had no valid looking reason, they default to it's the timing. That dehydrated demand is parodying her paymaster narrative. Ironically, when Meghan went to Uvalde, they use it against her so they all can F right off. I forgot about that. That's a very good point. Okay, idiot don't think. No, but some of her idiot followers will. Okay, she is so toxic. Okay, let me write. That's a very good point. Sometimes you need to support other squatters who bring good point. Okay, they always move the goalposts for her. If Meghan's cooking show was something like what she suggested Meghan should have done, she will attack her for taking advantage of poor, desperate people. Meghan McCain and all the other haters are just jealous of Meghan. She has kids. She has kids. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Next one. Baggage for God. That's all. Alright, so there's a TikTok video. Okay, Sussex Squad. That's the caption. Just the hashtag Sussex Squad. Let's listen. 33 seconds.
Messages for Meghan McCain. If you are not Meghan McCain, you are free to move on. I heard what you said about Meghan Markle, and the only reason we're talking about you is because you're talking about Meghan Markle. Since she has too much class to say to you what she really thinks of you, I'm gonna go ahead and arrogantly speak on her behalf. Shut the fuck up. Find you the nearest fuck and shut it up. Like Whoopi Goldberg told your ass on national television, stop talking. Dismissed. Messages for Meghan.
Oh my God. Any comment? Love it. People are like laughing. Facts. Okay, you heard that, McCain? Shut the F up. Okay, love this. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, so there's this. Even the BBC is joining the rebrand nonsense. Same BBC in 2018. Meghan hasn't spent her life waiting for a prince to appear. In addition to being an established actress, Meghan set up and ran her own lifestyle blog called The Tick for almost 3 years. Alright, so let's see here. There's BBC here. Slicing veggies, baking cakes. Will Meghan's rebrand work? Meghan Markle will Duchess of Sussex Netflix show with love work? We will make sure it works. The thing is that this is the thing that going on for Harry and Meghan. They do the things that they enjoy. It's the thing that they enjoy. If they didn't enjoy it, it would be a struggle for them. So they make it look easy because they're enjoying it. If you're telling me to go on TV to cook for you and things like that, you're not gonna see me enjoy it. Unless it's something that I enjoy eating, then I will enjoy it. But whatever. The other thing as well, I wonder, years from now, our great-great-great-grandkids, when they're looking back at our time right now, the childish stupidity that is being discussed, I wonder how our great-grandkids are going to look at us this time around. That is if we get out of that hypnotism. Or is our great-grandchildren in the future will be dumber? It's one or the other. Will they be smarter, get out of this hypnotism that we are in, complaining about childish stuff? Or they're going to be much dumber than what some of us are? This is what I'm wondering. Because these things are so stupid, non-important, and they're making noise out of it. This is why I pray for knowledge, basic understanding. Just the basic to get us to where we are now. Because it seems like people are not really thinking things to see what's really important. Oh my God. Meghan Markle, the wellness guru she could have been. Okay. Mary Ann Wilson, that was back in 2018. There's a common misconception that most little girls dream about one day becoming a princess with a prince who can sweep in to save the day and lead her into a life of luxury. For most of us, this is the mere fantasy, but occasionally for a precious few, the fairy tales of our childhoods can become reality. American actress Meghan Markle is one of these lucky individuals. Yet, while she may be the envy of many, Meghan hasn't spent her life waiting for a prince to appear. In addition to being an established actress, best known for her work on the popular TV drama Suits, Meghan set up and ran her own lifestyle blog called The Tig for almost 3 years. As I was reading some of this, and I'm thinking, it's Meghan who saved him. And one of the comments that I read tonight, where Harry was saying he has to up his game the moment he saw her.
I'd never even heard about her until this friend said Meghan Markle. I was like, right, okay, give me a bit of background. what's going on here? So no, I'd never watched Suits. I'd never heard of Meghan before, and I was beautifully surprised when I walked into that room and saw her, and there she was sitting there. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna really have to up my game here. I'm gonna sit down and and make sure I've got a good chat.
And if you watch the docuseries, Harry and Meghan docuseries, where they were talking about their first date, and Harry came late, and Meghan was not putting up with this nonsense. But when she realized he was really running late, then, she excused him, kind of thing. She was like, I'm not gonna put up with this nonsense. Her time is valuable. Oh my goodness. But let's continue. Meghan wrote many of the blog posts herself, and there's one video that I came across where she was it's a famous club she's part of, and she was on the rooftop, where she said this is where she usually spent most of her time. It's like her office. She write her blogs. All right, but let's continue. Meghan wrote many of the blog posts herself, and she reinforced the messages from the Tig on social media with companion posts on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Before her account were deactivated in January, she had 3 million Instagram followers, 800 Facebook likes, and 350,000 Twitter followers. Meghan had also partnered with Canadian high street fashion retailer Rebrand to release 2 fashion collections in 2015 and 2016. I think one of the squad shared that a while ago. I was aware of that. It's because of the squad, okay? For those who are new, I was not following Meghan prior to marrying Harry. All right. Apart from discussing issues dear to her heart, such as feminism, humanitarian causes, and the personal struggles she'd overcome in her life, Meghan will share quotes from inspirational books she had read. All right. So that was that. Okay. Exactly. Today is a different tune. All right. Let's go to the next one. Oh, so it's BBC who wrote that? I'm just saying. I don't know. Next tweet, I guess it is. Okay. So when I post this, one of the first things that crossed my mind, okay, the kids, I think majority of the squad are fully aware of that. William's children, we should differentiate them from their parents. Their parents have done stupid stuff. We should not attach their parents' behavior with them. Who knows? Maybe they might come. Look how Harry turned in comparison to his father. Okay? So think of it that way. Let's not shift whatever their parents did to them. Okay? And that's why many times I don't talk about them. Since their pictures popped up here on that particular tweet, I felt like I should mention that. Okay? The only time I remember talking about William's kids, it was Louis, the young one, this one, okay, during the Jubilee, because people were saying a lot of things, and I took it from a child perspective. You sitting at a place with adults and things like that. Yeah, there were a lot of distraction, but you know how your kids are. You should bring something for him to do to distract them or whatever. But I didn't see his thing anything more than just child behavior. And he's still a child, but for his age wise. Okay, so that's that. And that's probably the third time and making reference to the Jubilee again. All right, so we are adults, we should know better. Okay, the same thing, we will not want them, the Avengers, talk about Meghan's and Harry's kids. The same thing with this. But however, when they grow up, once they start showing themselves who they are and they doing things as adult with their own will, then I cannot tell people what to do. Okay, this is the next tweet. While people may lie, numbers don't. The Rangers have been maniacally tweeting about Meghan for 4 days straight. Meanwhile, these are the number engagement levels of the toxic tabloid when they write about the other ones. Hating Meghan is a billion-dollar business. Okay, Prince William and Kate sent clear message to King on Prince George's future. What the fuck? What kind of nonsense is that? Of all of the kids, and they mentioned clean message for George? I mean, the thing is there for him. It's a giving. If the monarchy or the institution still exists by the time he's at age or when William is gone, it's automatically his. Oh my God, the stupidity of things. All right, so there's that. So they're saying it's only 11 likes, 4 comments, 3 people bookmark it. All right, they are not interested in them. All they want is to make Meghan pay for taking their scapegoat with her. Again, people should go to William. It's William who kicked them out. Okay? We are aware of this because Harry went to court to have the judge review it. I always considered as having a second set of eyes to review the stupidity that he was doing. And this is why I keep on saying, don't shift any of whatever's going in their parents' brain to the kids. It's William. Due to court documents. I explained it in one of the videos that I did tonight. I did 4 videos, okay? This is the 4th one. It's like the institution was doing at least 3 or 4 things at the same time. Okay? They were harassing Meghan by sending information to the tabloid and the media to say stupid things about Meghan.
The press and the media. And as they say at the start of episode 1, they say so many books and shows and stories have been written about us. We wanted to have our own say. And remember, the purpose of the PR office at the royal family is to keep the royals in the press all the time. So you have to remember, when I work in newsrooms, it's a fact that every anti-Harry and Meghan story comes from Kensington Palace.
But why
and if it comes from Kensington Palace, why are they briefing against their own grandson?
Well, okay, that's a very the idea.
Why are there never any
I think that's fascinating
about Prince William?
Well, William.
And then at the same time, they were telling the public a different narrative about them. Okay? And then, meanwhile, William was trying to kick the brother out because they felt like Harry and Meghan were taking the spotlight. Instead, this is how dumb they are, and I hope their kids don't come as dumb as their parents. Okay? You know you cannot do some of the things that Harry and Meghan are doing. Why will you push the 2 people that literally told them they are willing to do the work? Make a deal with them, work with them in a way where they could insert you in part of their project and go cut ribbons. And the other thing as well, Harry and Meghan do not have control over who writes on any media or any social media post, or even on my channel. Okay? They do not have the control to tell anyone what to do with their platforms. So instead of whatever nonsense that went in his head, talk to the tabloid to stop talking about them, or you know what the tabloid want, do something meaningful so they could talk about it. But no, you do nothing. You go partying, you go to event drunk and all of that. Why would you not doing anything meaningful? Okay, so they were doing all of this instead of targeting the right person or the right people. But then again, they were instigating, they were stirring the pot. And then at the same time, they want Harry and Meghan out, but yet they want the public to believe that it's Harry and Meghan who left. Okay? When Harry was after the Syndrome Summit, when Harry was at the Center Bali event, before he fly to Canada to meet Meghan and Archie, Harry put a speech out. Not once he degraded the family. He actually thanked them for their support.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option.
Barring that, they would only accept option 5. We discussed the 5 options for nearly an hour. At last, the bee got up and went round the table, handing out a draft of a statement the palace would soon be releasing, announcing implementation of option 5. Wait, I'm confused. You've already drafted a statement? Before any discussion? Announcing option 5? In other words, the fix was in this whole time? This summit was just for show? No answer.
It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option.
Barring that, they would only accept option 5.
What I want to make clear is, we're not walking away. And we certainly aren't walking away from you. Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible.
So in conclusion, if you'd had the support, you'd still be there?
Without question.
Yeah.
I'm sad that what's happened has happened, but I know and I'm comfortable knowing that we did everything that we could to make it work, and we did everything on the exit process the way that it should have been.
Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am. But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known, to take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life. I was born into this life, and it is a great honour to serve my country and the Queen. When I lost my mum 23 years ago, you took me under your wing. You looked out for me for so long, but the media is a powerful force. And my hope is one day our collective support for each other can be more powerful, because this is so much bigger than just us. It has been our privilege to serve you, and we will continue to lead a life of service. So in that respect, nothing changes. It has also been a privilege to meet so many of you and to feel your excitement for our son Archie, who saw snow for the first time the other day and thought it was bloody brilliant. I will always have the utmost respect for my grandmother, my Commander-in-Chief, and I'm incredibly grateful to her and the rest of my family for the support they have shown Meghan and I over the last few months. I will continue to be the same man who holds his country dear and dedicates his life to supporting the causes, charities and military communities that are so important to me. Together, you have given me an education about living, and this role has taught me more about what is right and just than I could ever have imagined. We are taking a leap of faith, so thank you for giving me the courage to take this next step.
Okay? When Harry was after the Syndrome Summit, when Harry was at the Center Bali event, before he fly to Canada to meet Meghan and Archie, Harry put a speech out. Not once he degraded the family. He actually thanked them for their support. Meanwhile, a year or so later, when he wrote Spare, we learned that the writing on the paper, on the document for him to leave was already written. Okay, they didn't even, they waste his time pretty much. They waste his time thinking that there's a discussion going on. Meanwhile, all they wanted for him to be out. And they were willing to stay. They were willing to do 50-50. They said no to everything that Harry and Meghan suggested. And what they wanted was for them to be out.
Barring that, they would only accept option 5.
And yet, they're calling him a traitor, or he left, he this and that. So people need to understand that. It's in court. So Harry made sure a different set of eyes, which is a judge, to review, not suing, what the royal family, the institution was doing by pushing him out. Because he wanted to stay. Okay? And so many other things I said in the other videos. All right? Cut the deal, not giving them the 1-year review fully with the protection. They just shove it off there, remove security from them and all of that, and then send people at their doorstep. All right? So that was so unfair. So let's leave that alone. So I don't know what goes into these people's head. 42, 86. Did I miss that? Let me just make sure. I think I did it, but I just want to make sure. Yeah. All right, next tweet. That's making reference to them as well. All right. Sir, hasn't Kate Middleton been through enough? Why would you want to treat the future queen of the United Kingdom like that? Yes, she, along with her husband, have done some nefarious things, but it's been a tough year for her. Anyway, if that is how you feel about Kate, who am I to judge you? All right. So she retweeted that. Act like a bee, that's the B word, get treated like a bee. Okay, the retweet remind me of one of your posts that I commented on the other day. If these white women act like a bee, they'll be treated like one. So this has nothing to do with William and Kate. It's something completely. I don't want to go into it. All right, so let's go into that, the retweet. Okay. Perfect description of name for Wadey Katie, also known as Mattress. Oh my God, mysterious sister, drunk yacht girl, Doolittle flasher, grifter, gold digging. There's the B word again, from a bankrupt middle bum. Oh my God. Okay, so there's all of the words. Okay, you could pause and read. Let me move on. Oh my Lord. Next tweet. I thought they said the firm must always come first. All right, there's no comment. Let's go to that. Meanwhile, in Lazy Town, all right, so Mail Online, almost half of the public believe there is too much pressure on Kate Middleton to return to work following cancer battle, but over a third want Prince Andrew banned from Royal Christmas. Okay, so this is kind of old. Okay, why Kate needs to put her family, not the family first in 2025, as the princess is stoically returns to royal duties. Rebecca English reveals her plans for the year ahead and why her health and children will come first. Someone, I read somewhere, I don't know if it was under one of my videos, where someone said there's an announcement that's coming. I don't know if they're gonna say they separated or something like that. I don't know. All right, let me read some of these comments and then move on. It's interesting who is allowed to put their children and family first, who is seen as a mother. There's that. Meghan Markle is putting Archie a little bit above her royal duties, regardless of consequences. Okay, oh yes, I remember that one. White woman is praised for putting her children before her royal duties. Black woman has to face consequences for putting her children above her royal duties. Kate Middleton promises to put her kids first before... These people, I mean, if you don't have your head on your shoulders, they'll be bouncing you back and forth. Meghan Markle is putting Archie a little bit above her royal duties. I mean, when did they write this? Because when she left, Lilibet wasn't even there back in 2023. Meghan Markle is putting Archie a little bit above her royal duties, regardless of the consequences. Analysis by Cameron Walker. Same headlines. They go to their file cabinet to grab their BS. Let's see if someone mentioned it here. Okay, it says 2023. Which royal duties? Thank you. Okay, staying lazy and mumbling word salad. Okay, the only problem with her health is the fact we all know she is lying racist and she doesn't want to come out and play because we see her. She's toxic. You know, people could have different view on this. I really don't think she was the one who said the thing about Archie's skin. Okay, I think they threw her under the bus. Okay, now with this picture here, I spoke about it the other day when it first came out. Because this is the Photoshop picture during Mother's Day and things like that. When it first came out, they said it was William who took the picture, praising him, how good of a father he is, and all of that. Okay? Now, when people, I believe it was the squad who were starting to looking at the picture a little bit closer and start scrutinizing it. And then AP took the credit for calling it out. Okay? It's the squad. Because it seemed like it was happening right in front of me. All right, people with good eyes, and there were photographers who's not even squaddies, okay, who were saying about a couple things that they saw that was not right about this image, okay? And then AP went and discredited it. And then later, months later, actually during the holiday, I come across a video where someone was literally showing where they took the image of Kate here. Okay, so they probably pay someone who's really good at Photoshop to put this together. They probably were not even together. But anyway, the whole point here, when it first came out, they were giving William credit for it. But when they scrutinize it, AP discredit it, you never hear William's name in that conversation anymore. As if it was only Kate. And then the worst thing is, this is why you cannot feel sorry for her. Okay? I believe she put a statement, or they claim she put a statement out. Who knows? I don't know. All right? That she apologized for the picture, blah, 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 some nonsense. All right? So this is why you cannot, I don't know. I cannot tell people what to do, whether to support or not support. I cannot tell you. But she's allowing certain things to happen. Okay, Kate Middleton doctored photo. AFP says Kensington Palace no longer a trusted source, and kill notices usually reserved for North Korea. That was March 14, 2024. Okay, BBC named Kate Middleton and King Charles as racist family members who made remarks about Archie's scans. Okay, so let me leave it alone. She then discredited it. So let's take it as facts. Forget what I believe. Okay, she's still alive. All right, there's that. On the Propaganda Island, next Saturday for 1 hour, they are force-feeding British taxpayers more brainwashing crap on Kate. Apparently, she is the cornerstone of British royal family. We've never seen footage, blah, blah, blah. Propaganda fell. This is William benching Kate. In addition to her not wanting to work, I say she get in trouble for him having to wait for her during the Christmas walk, so much so that he had to call the protection officer to tell her to hurry up. Okay, I don't know anything about that because I don't follow them. There's two comments under there. Okay, he'll be jealous of the attention she gets from the well wishes. He is his father's son. They reported on November 2023. Oh, really? But all they have to do is do good thing and people, whatever. Prince William staying away from Kate Middleton to control his jealousy. Oh my God, that's news to me. Prince William's jealous of wife. Okay, Prince William jealous of wife Kate Middleton's growing popularity, claims Royal Insider. Prince William and Kate the tabloid over there know how to trigger them. They know how to trigger them. Oh my God. Now they want him to act in a way where now they could write something more. Prince William and Kate Middleton have been facing significant challenges over the past year, but their issues have escalated. A tipster has revealed that William, the Prince of Wales, is jealous of his wife Kate, the Princess of Wales, and her growing popularity, much like his brother? Much like his father, then Prince Charles, was of his mother, Princess Diana. According to the could that be history repeat itself? They're making that comparison? According to In Touch Weekly, the royal duo is struggling under the mounting pressure they've encountered, forcing them to stay apart. This is a soft landing, saying that they're separating. They're easing people into knowing the big news. That's what I think. Oh my God. Okay, not surprised watching him for years react to any bit of attention Harry received. Tell me all the report of his insecurities have some validity. Meghan was a threat too. She's happy to be benched. Unfortunately for him, she's all the remaining interested folks wants to see. I don't know. I stay away. Alright, what else? Did I finish? Hold on, let me see where I'm at. So that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. This one I saw it under a comment. I don't know the truth to it or if they just stirring. And I think someone in my comment mentioned something like that. Alright. This person, I came across it from one of the squad. I don't know who she is. But it started up here. Okay? This is Camilla's son, King Charles' stepson and godson. I guess cooking is perfectly fine in his case. Alright, what are they saying here? News TV caught up with world-famous chef Tom Parker. Is he a chef? Oh my God, he has no shoulders. He needs to do some upright row and shoulder press. Lateral raises, front raises. There's no shoulder. Oh my God. Okay, let me stop talking about that. Okay. News TV caught up with world-famous chef Tom Parker Bowles. How could he be world-famous? I know of him because of the horse. I didn't know he was a chef. What I'm aware of, he used to sell drugs in nightclubs. Alright. But anyway, at the GTCO Food and Drink Festival, don't miss highlights from our interview where he discussed his soya potato cottage pie and culinary inspiration. I didn't know he was a chef. I guess he was a chef of mixing those drugs to go sell. I don't know. It was on the newspaper, on an article. Okay? I just keep out of the kitchen. Had played Judge Tom Parker Bowles admitted during a radio interview on Tuesday that it doesn't work if he starts bossing his mom around in the kitchen so they don't cook together. Okay, somebody's up. Okay, it's almost 6. Alright, can't face the in-laws, too lazy to cook. Have we got a meal for you? Tom Parker Bowles put 6 ready meals to the test. Oh damn. Okay, so there's that. So this is the thing I wanted to focus on. Okay, they're saying now the Marchioness is suing Meghan. For what? The thing haven't come out yet. We are January 6th and it's supposed to come out January 15th. Suing for what? Okay, if there's any time in my life that's been more focused on my race, it's only once I started dating my husband, which is true. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Okay, my race was never an issue in my life until C, who is C, and I got engaged. Maybe both could be true. So suing for what? Her show hasn't come out. She also faced the same thing, and people could go back to her prior meeting Harry. She was doing her thing, and she talked about racism in one video. Okay, so she was making reference to her mom. Well, I don't know if this is true, but this is what I come across. Okay, for what? We only saw a clip. Thank you. Okay, so this is what I wrote. Meghan Markle was and still facing racism. I don't know who the other lady is, but both can be true. We can also go back to Meghan Markle's variety of clips to see. I don't have enough. It should be video clips to. Okay, I think I could add it. To see variety of video. Exactly. I have the exact amount. Okay, we can also go back to Meghan Markle's variety of video clips to see how she was living her mellow, tranquil lifestyle before Harry. She's suing for. Both experiences can be true. Races remain the same. Alright, so let's post that. Alright, so that's it. This is my last tweet. That was it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that is it. Thank you for watching. Prayer for this video is let there be peace on earth. And may the Rangers stay in their lane, and hopefully they see reality. That's it. Thank you for watching.
Lavanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.